Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be showing you how I got these cute nail art, got the lip art, the old English numbers, the Pisces sign, everything today, and we're going to get right into the video. So first things first, this was a fill-in, and I know that I say I don't drill down the acrylic to start over, but I did try it this time for this client just to, try something new, get out of my comfort zone. So that's what I did. This was the airbag set I did, which is on my page if you want to go see that. And I just drilled on all the acrylic and, file reshaped, everything like a fill-in. And then I'm just going through with my application. The nude is going to be the diamond fingers, and then I did put a little bit of my crystal clear on top of the regular nails that I'm going to be using my pigmented colors on, which you'll see me do. So for the marble nails, I am taking 2 colors at a time, which you see me do. I put the pink and the purple on the brush at the same time and put it on the nail and kind of swivel it around. You don't want to swivel it too much because you don't want too much of a mix, because it can end up being like a poopy brown color. So you do want to keep it very, just like I said, don't mix it too much, and just to get that actual marble look. And I did slow this finger down so that you can see what I'm actually doing in real time. Do y'all see my nail coming out this glove? Like, I hate wearing gloves with my long nails. But anyways, yeah, I did slow this one down, and then I am going to speed the other ones up. If you like that, just let me know so I can do this for the rest of my videos. This time we just left plain white just to throw it in together, because another finger on another hand will be white to add the lip art to, and the lettering will be white. So just to make it all blend, I went ahead and did this nail white as well. Usually I'll only show one hand, but I am showing the ombre fingers on this hand because I didn't do the ombre fingers on the other hand, just so that you guys can see how I did it. So I basically did the same thing as a marble, but I also brushed it up to kind of blend upward like I do any regular ombre. And then you'll see me just bring the nude over top and bring it downwards. Once those are done, I did just go back with my crystal clear and encapsulate all of the fingers that I used the pigment colors on. I didn't encapsulate the nude or the white fingers because both of those colors are cover powders, meaning they're strong enough to be on their own, but the pigments are very thin, so they do need to be encapsulated to maintain the strength of the nail. Then I went in with my hand file, and I do like to do most of my filing with my hand file. And if you would like to see a detailed video on my shaping, I do have that video in the description box below, which you can go see. But other than that, I'll just leave you to watch basically what I do. Then I'm just going through with a buffer, and I like to buff with the rougher side and then the smoother side just to give that smoother surface on top of the nail. Here I'm just wiping off all of the dust particles and everything, and then I'll spray with alcohol and wipe down the nails to get rid of everything that's on there, all the dust and whatever else. And this is basically just an alternative to washing the client's hand. If you don't have a sink, this is what you could do. Then I'm just going in with my nail art, and I'm actually using acrylic paint from Michael's here. This is the white color, and I think I'm starting to like acrylic paint better than polish, because sometimes polish can just get too thick and it makes it all like messy on the nail, if that makes sense. I don't know, it just comes with experience. You know, you have to test each one and see which one you like better. So I'm starting to like the acrylic paint because it's easier to deal with. You know, it doesn't get so thick on the brush, and it dries easier, so I could put the gel top coat on top. But she did have the picture of the whatever I'm drawing on her phone, so I'm just kind of looking back and forth just to draw everything. And you want to be as precise as you can, but don't think too hard, because once you start thinking too hard, for me, it just causes me to start messing up more. So I like to just go with the flow. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect like the picture. You can put your own twist to it. So basically that's just what I'm doing. Then I'm starting with the Old English numbers, and she was born in the year 2000, so that's why we did 00. That's my daughter fussing, sorry y'all. But for this, basically what I did is I just went through and got the basic outline, you know, did some thin lines, and then I went back and made it thicker and just made everything more precise, if that makes sense, because you just want to get the basic look and then just go back and fix everything up. That's just the easiest for me. And these brushes are also in the description box below if you want to get these nail art brushes that I'm using. Here I'm going in on the other hand with some black acrylic paint, and I'm starting to do the outline of the lips. And I went ahead and did the outline of the lips and then did the Pisces sign, and then came back to the lips to do the coloring inside the lips just to give it a little bit of time to dry. So basically I'm just going with the outline, and I did mess up a few times, and that's fine. Like, I took my bigger brush and went in with my alcohol just to clean it up and redo it. And this is also why I like to do the colored acrylic, my base color, as acrylic, so that it's easier to work with acetone to clean up any messes if I'm doing a design, if that makes sense. So yeah, here I did mess up a couple times, so, and it's okay. But yeah, just went through, did the lip shape, and then we'll go on to the Pisces sign. Here I'm just drawing a Pisces sign, and she did have a picture up for this as well, so I was just looking at her phone and just going with the flow. For the coloring of the lips, I actually used Sharpies. So basically it's called watercolor, which is what I did. And I just put, you know, different dots of the different colors of Sharpie all within the lips. And then you'll see me take my brush, dip it in some acetone, and just touch the Sharpie, which has the color blending all together, which you'll see. You only want to work with a tiny bit of alcohol for this, because if you have too much, it's going to spread the color too much, and it can either make the color brown or it can make the color disappear in all. So you want to be careful with that. And then here I'm just going through and drawing the drip lines, and I did try to, you know, acetone, like drag it outwards, but I just found it best to just draw the line downwards. And then so I drew a pink line, a black line, and the blue line just to have it all mixed together. Then I did take this silver glitter polish to put on the inside, like the teeth. And then I actually did draw a little bit of this down the black drip line just to give a little touch to it, you know. And I think it really did bring everything together. So that's just what I'm doing here. Then I went through with the same glitter polish and just put it on the nails that I will be doing the diamonds on, just in case if there's any like little see-through spots of the diamonds that you'll still see silver, you know, so it'll just be all glittery all around and it'll look much better. Then I went back to the lips and drew a little bit of like a tiny outline with black to just define the teeth on top of the silver. Then I applied my regular polish base coat from OPI onto all of the nails. And the reason I like to do this after my nail art is because, like I mentioned a little bit before with the acetone, if I mess up and I need to use the acetone, it's gonna mess up the nail art as well. I mean, the base coat as well. So it's just gonna get all messy. So I like to do it afterwards. But I also like to have a barrier between the acrylic and the top coat. So that's why I applied the base coat in the first place. And here I'm just going through and adding my diamonds. And the way I do that is I apply my gummy jelly from Enair Couture. Then you apply any top coat you want. This I'm using Valentino's top coat. And then I will just go ahead, apply the diamonds, and I will cure for 60 seconds. And then I also believe I went ahead and just top coated the other fingers before I put the hand in the lamp, just so that they can all cure at the same time. And actually for this diamond finger, I'm using all of the same diamonds, trying to make sure that it all lines up. So you'll see me just add those on, move it all around, make sure everything is straight with my tweezers. I did the same thing to the other hand, and then once that's all done, you guys know I gotta add my cuticle oil to everything. And this is the finished look. These are her birthday nails that just came out so bomb. Like, I love these so much. They're so beautiful. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what other videos y'all would like to see.